Hello and welcome to the Austin Interviews ... podcast where Austin interviews ... Today I'll be interviewing my mother.
Hi, Austin.
So yeah, if you want to go ahead and introduce... Actually, before you do that, I wanted to just kind of like recap from last week's episode. If you haven't seen that, make sure to go see it. But yeah, we definitely upgraded. We have mics now, so let us know if the sound quality sounds better. And yeah, just progressing the podcast as we go. First guest, was definitely the hardest one to get. I had to go all the way to my living room to ask her to be on.
Tough one.
But I'm really excited, and let's just get into the episode. So, go ahead, this is Stephanie. Go and introduce yourself.
I'm Steph Safi-Agard, aka Mom of Austin. AKA Austin Interviews ...
Oh, no, Steph Says.
AKA Steph Says, yes. For many years, I wrote the Steph Says column for the Miami Herald. All the scoop, what's happening in Miami, South Florida, from celebrities to fashion to sports. And that kind of kicked off, as you know, even though he laughs at me because it was on VHS. I used to have a TV show. Exactly. Steph Says.
Eating your mic.
I love it. See, we used to have our microphones like this, and if you look,
she's used to having it like literally like attached to her chest, like lavalier. But what's it called? No, continue.
Thank you, Austin. So it's kind of in the blood. I was really lucky. This is really before before social media for sure, and I was able to interview everybody from George Clooney to Mikhail Gorbachev to Tiger Woods, you name it, I had him on my show. So I am so proud of Austin.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like my kind of thing was like the whole Austin interviews start because like it's literally been my TikTok and Instagram handle for like 5-6 years now. Like we brainstormed that like long time. I think I was like literally in elementary school because it was like my TikTok, my Musical.ly handle.
Crazy.
But like. I just like we went from like the Steph Says. I was like, what can I do with Austin? Like Austin interviews. So it's kind of like the same. Like yes, like it's giving like following in your mom's footsteps, but at the same time, like we just are both we're the same person. Like literally, like we're the same person. Like I think just talking and like interviewing people is just something that comes like very
naturally.
So but yeah,
we love to entertain. Mm-hmm. We love to make people happy. I think that's the biggest thing. And we're always thinking about, wanting to know more, right? Be curious about people, which I think is really fun. Yeah. But it also gets something out of somebody. I mean, when Austin walks into a room, people are like, wow, what just happened? Okay, I'm a little brag. Okay. But it's true. Everywhere I go, people say, oh, you're Austin's mom. I mean, we'll take a cruise, and within 30 minutes, I'm walking around the cruise ship, and people are like, hi, Mom. And I'm like, who's that? And like, you're Austin's mom, right? I'm like, literally, we've been on here for 30 minutes. Yeah. So it's
cruises are that's my it's just like we both collect people. It's crazy. Anyways,
I love
we were just
having
speaking
friends.
of your interview. Let's just get into the episode, like cue that intro. Speaking of your interviews and Steph Says, what has been your favorite interview you've ever done?
Well, I mentioned George Clooney, and, he is an international superstar. And so way back when I was having my show, there was something called Planet Hollywood. You guys probably know Hard Rock, right? Well, Planet Hollywood was an offshoot, and it was a restaurant, and we used to do all the movie premieres there in Miami. So I'm walking in to interview George Clooney and Don Cheadle, okay? And they were in a movie with J-Lo, okay? This is how funny. It was called Out of Sight or something like that. I walk into the interview, and literally George Clooney says to me, hey, Steph Says I'm George Clooney, and whatever Steph says goes. And my mouth hit the floor because he had watched my show ahead of time and learned that I did that little tagline at the end of my show.
I love that. I love when people actually oh my God, I would pee myself.
Well, the funniest is later that night, I had interviewed Tommy Hilfiger, the famous fashion designer. He was doing a big fashion
podcast, both of you guys.
Yes, you got to come. He's me on Major Caffeine and So Much More Fun. But the funniest is we walk into a restaurant for late night dinner, and I hear, yo, Steph, could your skirt be any shorter? And
that's crazy.
And I look, and of course it was George Clooney, and I introduced him to my husband, who at the time was my boyfriend, and he's like, "Hi, I'm George," and my husband's like, "Oh yeah, okay, I think I know that." But he was so much fun. He was hilarious.
Hi, Bailey. Bailey has her. Sorry to interrupt you. Bailey, my dog, has her little cameo every time. So near the beginning of the podcast, we always get a little bark bark. But anyways,
she wants to be on TV too.
Maybe we'll interview Bailey one time.
She is the most loved animal, I swear.
Yeah, crazy. If you know, you know.
But it was, it's always so much fun because I've interviewed everybody from Halle Berry to Ben Affleck to Arnold Schwarzenegger to, it's crazy. But so many, because really South Beach, right, was really hot. This was like 96.
Anymore.
No.
Like, I feel like Miami, like, it's, oh my God, Bailey is crazy. No, I just feel like in Miami, we don't have that anymore. Like, I feel like Miami's, like, kind of like that, but in a different way. Like, we have, the people live here. Like, the celebrities live here, but it's not like you walk along South Beach and, like, bumping into, like, Shakira. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, like, you got to be at the restaurant on the right date at the right time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, it used to be, you're absolutely right, because it used to be you'd walk on Washington Avenue or anywhere on South Beach, Collins, and you would see people. I mean, this is maybe too old for you guys, but like there was Van Halen. David Lee Roth would walk down with his long hair, and I interviewed him. Come on, wait, what was that? I can't even know this song. Might as well jump. Those were rocker days. But I mean, it was amazing how hot it was. This was in the mid 90s, early 2000s. And, but see, you have so many more celebrities because you're a celebrity, influencers are celebrities. It's a little different.
But I feel like it's different. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like back then there was like only one type, but because you didn't have social media and stuff like that. So it's like, for us, like, a celebrity is someone that could be blown up overnight. Like Hawk Tuah girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone that just like comes up out of nowhere and then their celebrity. Like, I feel like back then to be a celebrity, it's like,
Tom Cruise, blockbuster movie.
Exactly. You have to have the, like, Oscar nominated, whatever. So, yeah, what's, like, another word for, like, old?
Ancient.
Okay. So, like, since you're ancient, in your words, let's talk a little bit about advice and life lessons. So, what's the most important life lesson you've ever learned? Like, something you could pass on, since you're very wise.
Oh, thank you. Well, I take it from my dad, your grandfather, Jado, Dr. Eugene J. Safey. Really to enjoy the journey of life because you only go around once, and not only enjoy the journey, but if you can help someone along the way, then you're really you're making a difference, and I think that's really important. And another one would be a cliche, but it's something that we all live every day. Is what am I gonna say?
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
I mean, I swear to God, we have more like carpe diem, like stickers, signs, magnets in this house than anything else.
Because you know what? Well, it's really true.
It's true. It's so true.
You're never gonna get this day back.
Exactly. Like you have no idea like how the next day is gonna be. So enjoy the day that you're living in, because like live the day to your fullest potential.
You know why? Because why not? Literally. There's no time to be negative. And I also think something that you're really good about is you're super kind to people.
Oh, thanks.
No, but it's true, and I think
that's the fact that I just called you old.
Yeah, I let that go. I don't listen. Yeah. I don't listen. My kids call me ancient. In your day, Mom, and I'm
or it's like she's like, someone I used to go to high school with. Be like, who? The dinosaurs?
Yeah, my kids make fun of me because not only that I'm a little older, but wherever we go in Miami, people are always coming over and kissing us and hugging.
Like, this is like not like, like she's like Madonna or whatever. Like, but in Miami, she's Miami Madonna. She's Miami Kardashian. Like, I swear, but it's in Publix. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be walking through Publix and we're jamming out to that Publix soundtrack, which is
love.
Publix has the best album ever. Okay, they need to drop that real.
They do.
It's the best.
Both of us want to start dancing.
Every time I leave with like 6 new songs for my playlist. But it's like every aisle I walk through, like cakes and powders and whatever. Stephanie, oh my God, it's been 3,000 years. How are you? Like,
and they all know Austin. They all know Austin.
But now it's like, I follow your son on Instagram, which you should too. Austin_interviews. Shameless plug.
Follow, subscribe. But
okay. Well, speaking of what we were saying about before, what's one thing you think everyone should experience once in life?
Love.
No.
I know.
So cliche.
I know, but you know what? I think that besides falling in love, I think to follow your passion.
Yeah.
Like, do something you really want to do. Don't think somebody's going to give it to you. Don't think it's going to come along. You need to make it happen. I mean, like, honestly, look what you're doing right now. You transformed
Taking it.
the playroom of our house and, like, nobody come in here. I'm going to start the podcast. He's young. He's doing it. But I think that's really important because
I think that, like, the thing is that people in life sometimes expect things to just come to them and be handed to them. But in my opinion, it's like you can actually achieve anything if you go full throttle and put the hard work into it.
I agree.
You know, it's like, just go for it. Because I feel like the issue is that it's like, oh, I don't have enough time. Like, you'll never have enough time. You'll never have enough time. We're literally both the most busy people on this planet, but if you don't make time for things, then it's not gonna ever happen. Like today, we rescheduled this 6 times, but it's happening right now. We're in here and it's getting done. But that I have to agree. That's like that's my thing too. Is you got to work for what you got. You know.
It's true because I mean there are 24 hours in a day, you know, and I mean maybe people are gonna say. You know, you need your sleep.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you get older, you can sleep a lot. So do it while you're young.
Yeah.
Try to really just go
and you
for
have
it.
the weekends.
You have the weekends. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we're just going through rapid fire questions. I think that's like kind of the vibe for the beginning, and then later we'll get into like
oh boy.
the stories and the real tea. So stay tuned for that. Can you share a funny or embarrassing moment from your teenage years? Because I feel like mine are being captured on camera. I'm not going to insert anything in, but if you know, you know. Digital
Oh my God.
Anyways,
embarrassing.
go. I want something from your childhood.
Okay, I mean, I have some funny ones. Well, you know, we used to have these, I don't know, picnics on the beach, you know, and we would all get together on a Sunday at the surf club, and we'd all be there, and there was this really, really cute guy, and he was older. You know, it was like one of those crushes like you had like on a teacher or something. Like there was this guy who was obviously way too old for me, but I was always like a little kid, like, oh, he's so cute, he's so cute. Yeah. So I finally went up to him and talking to him, and he's like, wait a second, Stephanie, and he literally he's like, you got a piece of tabbouleh in your teeth, and I'm mortified, and he's going to pick a piece of parsley out of my teeth, and I'm like, could I don't know if I could turn red.
I don't know what I would do.
I was dying.
I would leave. I would jump in the ocean and swim away. Oh my God.
I literally could not believe that was happening.
I would literally turn into a Mako mermaid and just start swimming away. Literally, I don't know what I would. Oh my God. I thought you were gonna say like we used to all jump in the pool with our clothes on. Oh my God, that's an embarrassing moment.
It was very embarrassing.
Oh.
We used to jump on we used to play tennis at Lagos. Yeah, and after we played
safety dive?
the Lipton, we used to call it the Lipton Iced Tea Plunge because back then Lipton Iced Tea was a brand. It was still a brand.
It used to be that like.
Everybody used to fall into like the pool with their clothes on. So I'm the oldest of 4 girls. Your aunts.
The best.
And Jado, your dad, and sometimes
not my dad.
My dad, sorry, my dad, and your grandmother, and we used to hold hands and all fall back into the pool.
The other night, me and my friends, we were at your sister, my aunt's house, and we were like, it was just like nasty weather outside. We had all of our clothes on. We had just gone out to a nice dinner, and I think we actually jumped in. We literally jumped in the pool with our shoes, our everything on. And yeah, I had to drive home wet, so that wasn't the best.
Lovely,
but no, it passes on through generations. All right, now that we've gone through the life lessons from the elder, now we're gonna go through parenting and family.
Oh boy.
So, what is the craziest experience or moment you had raising me?
Oh boy. Okay. Really?
I feel like see, the thing is, I feel like it would have been easy, like, I would have done, like, what, like, obey-wise, but I feel like I also was, like, probably really sus.
You know, you're a good kid. I have to say, he's a very good kid. He does his homework. I don't have to tell him. He's pretty clean.
I was younger.
He's, when you were younger?
Like, raising me. Like, what was what's, like, one crazy story?
I mean, you're super energetic. So there's, like, nonstop talking. Never a dull moment. So it's not like anything's bad.
I think I started a podcast.
Yeah, you're never bored with Austin. I mean, literally, if you're, like, having a bored day, you can just call Austin and you're not bored anymore.
The only time if I'm bored is when I'm sleeping.
I think, and even then. But, you know, I think the thing is, like, you always wanted to do everything, which is great. I mean, you want to paint, you want to draw, you want to dance, you want to sing, so literally, I became chauffeur 101. I had in my car 24/7, and I work full time, and I do charity stuff. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a great thing. But the funniest is, like, we take Austin. It would be like field day at school or something, and then all of a sudden you hear da 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 da, and I'm like, what? And like literally Austin is on stage
Oh, in the box.
singing or like on the microphone or whatever, and it's like thousands of people somewhere, and literally Austin has no problem getting up to the band or the DJ and taking the mic and start singing.
That's the one thing. Is I'm never embarrassed. I remember we were at an Aspen party in Aspen, and
Oh
out of
my God.
nowhere, it's a dinner party. Like people are finally getting.
I didn't
up,
even know these people.
sitting on the couch.
Okay, we were invited as guests.
Like we were just sitting on the couch, and I remember out of like they had a DJ or something. So then I went up to the DJ. I was like, "Wait, do you have a microphone?" And they're like, "Yeah, like we have a microphone, like you know whatever." And I was like, "Can I sing?" And they're like, "What do you want to sing?" And he's like, I was like, "Can you sing Shallow from what is it, A Star Is Born?" And out of nowhere, everyone's just seated, and I'm just like, "Attention, everybody, attention!" And like, "Tell me something," like I don't just know.
Wait, on the balcony, like
Oh
the,
yeah, I literally
the second floor balcony,
Or it's
and
like their rooms. Like I literally just went upstairs and started singing.
it was great. But also, you were like 8. or
Yeah, I was
something? I don't know, young.
I feel like the same. I just like don't get embarrassed,
No.
which is a good quality and
It
a bad
is,
quality.
it is, it
because
is.
I feel like it's good because then you're like not scared to really just go and do anything. But it's a bad quality if you're like with your friends.
Wait.
Like what was it?
Wait, can I tell a story?
Literally last night
What?
or 2 nights ago after a football game, we went to have a dinner at Sushi, and I literally started doing it. Like they put music on, and I literally stood up in the middle of the restaurant, started doing a dance, and everyone was looking at me like, "What the f- is happening to this kid?" But anyways, it's fun for me.
You're enjoying life. But you know, that reminds me, can I tell the story about how you got to sing at a special concert?
Yeah, well, maybe we should say that
Okay.
for a further game.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, that was interesting. Another question. This is like more like advice to the people. What is the hardest part about being a mom, and then the best part?
Can I start with the best part?
Yeah, go.
Your mom? Or any mom?
We'll do both.
Okay.
Start with a mom general.
I think the best thing with being a mom is that you have this wonderful person who you worked really hard to be able to have.
What does that mean?
You know what? You really, I mean, I was very happy I had 2 healthy boys, and to be able to mold and guide and bring somebody into this world that is going to make this place that we live in a more extraordinary, spectacular place to live. That's you know, and it makes me very happy that I brought you into this world and your brother Anders, because I know this world is going to be a better place with you in it. You're going to make a change, and you already have. I mean, not just with what you do here, but with your charity work, with your giving back, with really, no, but it's true. But I think it's very tough to be a mom because, you know, I want to say yes to everything, but you can't. You can't be a best friend. You have to be a disciplinarian.
You gotta be a good convincer.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta perform for your aunts for that sleepover. You
Yes.
know?
He could be an attorney. He could definitely manipulate and litigate. And, yeah.
I say convince is a better word. But yeah, you gotta if you know, you can't say your parents can't say yes to everything, but you can make them say yes to it.
Oh, geez, like great.
That's the strat. How do you think I got all of this? I'm just kidding.
But you know what's true is that I always tell both you boys, I'm like, work with each other.
Yeah.
Work with each other against your parents. Not really against, but like if you want something, I tell Anders, like, be on your brother's side. Like, convince us that he really should have that he should go to that concert, that he should have a later curfew or whatever it is. Because that's what my sisters and I did.
You're the oldest, I'm the youngest. I'm not. We may have different preferences, but being the youngest is the best thing in the world because, like, I feel like parents have already gone through the like no, yes, like great trial period.
Right.
So like for me, I feel like I had. You could agree to disagree, but I feel like I had. I'm not gonna say this. Don't take it away. But like more leisure, I guess.
No, it was much easier for you than it was your brother.
Like so.
I mean, seriously, like his curfew was very early. You're now staying out to like ridiculous times on the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm much more lenient for sure.
That's better for me.
It is. You're lucky.
What is the funniest or most surprising thing about parenting? Like the most like just something that's like, I guess that was like a shock or like I don't know, something like that.
It was a shock to me. That's good. That's a really good question. What's surprising?
Like how much blank?
How much time it takes?
It's
24/7. I feel like it's not surprising. I mean, I probably make like dinner 5 times in one. I'm constantly cooking.
You also have, like,
I have two boys who
nine
eat
kids.
nonstop. I think that parenting is much more difficult now than it was when I grew up. We have to be aware of so many more things. I think I didn't have a cell phone when I grew up. I had a car phone when I was like 16, but there were no like cell phones. And I'm sorry. And the crazy thing is now. I mean, one good thing is like Life 360, right? We can follow them and know where they are every minute, every day, which is crazy, and it's wonderful because the world's a wilder place right now. But at least, like, I feel
better.
He's okay. He's at so and so's house. He's hanging out with da da da.
Also, it's a life. Listen, besides all like when people are like, oh, I don't let my parents follow you. Like, the amount of times I've lost my phone and Life 360 has found it. It's like, Mom, check my phone. Where's Life 360?
Right.
Mom, did I leave my phone on top of my car and it's flying on the highway?
Right.
Like.
Mom, did you drop your phone at the zoo? Somebody stole it, and then we followed it because they didn't shut it off all the way to the person's house. Called the cops. Cops knocked on the door. They're like, "Yeah, you have this person's phone," and we got the phone back. Hey, it worked. Life 360.
Yeah, but then the phone had like 17 viruses on it. And it
I think it's surprising that. I mean, I think it's much more difficult than it used to be. I think that was so surprising.
You
I saw my
about,
mom.
like, digital footprint. You gotta worry about.
You guys can't be kids like we were kids. Yeah. Like, I always tell my friends from college, I'm like, to my guy friends, I always tell, none of you would have jobs right now if we had our phones to videotape everything.
It's actually crazy.
I mean, it's wild.
I mean, you can't do as much, but then at the same time, it's like easier to like connect and like, you know, because there is so much positive and negative sides to having a phone, social media, like contact.
Right.
Like before, like, I mean, I can just mid-class, hey mom, I need to call you, let's talk, whatever.
Right.
Or hey, let's chat, hey, let's text. Like, that's so much better than me having to like, I don't know, like run to my
the
car
office
or
somebody
office.
or call, from
and
school.
I have to ask, hey, can I call? Like, that's,
Right.
I mean, that's crazy. Especially like, if I needed to get a hold of you, I can just dial up your phone.
Or like practice changed after school, so I don't show up.
Now that I drive, it's different, but like, before, the amount of times that I'd be like, oh, we're over 30 minutes. Oh, we're under. Like, if I couldn't do that, like, my mom was sitting there for sometimes, like, 3 hours.
Right,
practice gets moved. Practice gets canceled for whatever I have.
Exactly.
Multiple things. Oh my god, this one is a little deeper.
Uh-oh.
What are our pet peeves of each other? I have mine. You can start.
Really?
I can start.
All right, start, because then I'll respond.
Okay. My mom has, like, a chronic... like thing to leave the door open after she walks out of my room. This is the least one. I have the one that's the worst, but every single time, I mean, like, she'll walk out of my room, the door's open. Walk in my room, leave the door open. Like, close the door. Like, it's like, ugh, that's the worst. Especially if it's like night, if it's like late, because like our hallway light is so bright. Speaking of lights, my mom apparently needs to have the sun beaming into the room. I swear to God, if she could have
highlighter yellow. I like
every corner of the house, she would. Like, I'm in my room and she'll come in and turn the light on. I'll be like, that is the thing that makes me so mad. Yeah, it's not that dark. Like, it's really not that dark, and I think it's like old person eyes.
It's not good to study in the dark.
Yes, I know, but I like sometimes when my room's a little dim, and like my mom will come in and turn the lights on, and that is my biggest pet peeve. So that's mine.
No, but honestly, I leave the door open in the morning and leave that hall light on bright. Yeah, it's strategic. Get up out of bed. You got to go to school.
I know you meant to. I know you want me to get out of my bed. Like, I get that, but like,
so let it go. Let it go. What's my peeve of yours?
Mine.
That you tell me to close the door.
No, like something that's real.
Nothing. You're perfect.
I asked you to get me things so often.
No. You pet peeve, but it's my issue too. Is like you don't like the word no, and I don't like the word no either.
It's
so
like,
it's
come on. Like, I feel like saying yes is so much easier. Like, you know, like then I'll go. I don't have to combat. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a new segment we're starting. I feel like that was another thing on my other, like on the first episode, is that it's like, well, it's harder because when you're off a solo episode, I feel like you're not. I also, this is my first, I have to be looking in the camera. I've been looking at the screen. And this
me too.
I know, but it's fine. Basically, like, I feel like it's much harder when you're on a solo episode or solo podcast, because then at that point, it's just like a YouTube video. Like, you literally have nothing to bounce off of you besides yourself. So like doing segments and that, but I really want to like start installing. Yeah, more segments into my episodes. Like, I don't know the right vocabulary.
Starting.
Yeah, starting. Okay. You know, so I think that like the life lessons and advice was like one, but this is another one. I'm deciding between these two names, so comment down below which one you like better. It's either the "What are you into right now?" or the "What are you doing?" So,
there we go.
Let's see. The "What are you into right nows?" Okay, these are some questions that are just, based for you. So, What hobbies or activities bring you the most joy? Like something that you do. Like, what are you doing? What are you into right now?
Well, I love doing stuff for charity.
Yeah.
I think that makes me very happy. The Miami Project Cure Paralysis and the Vanakani Fund. I'm producing a very exciting event.
So, like, I guess planning,
organizing. Oh, I love to organize, so to speak.
Yeah, we're organized. Lists galore.
It's fantastic. I'm very much about the tasks.
For sure.
I'm a doodler. I love to draw.
And pull your mic close to you.
And pull my mic, yes. Hello. But what other hobbies do I like? I don't know if it's a hobby, but the thing I love to do the most is swim in the ocean.
It's the best. I
love clear blue water. I don't want murky. Oh, is there a crocodile or a shark in here? How do you know? Put your hand in the water. If it's wet, there's a crocodile or a shark in there.
My mom has an obsession with sharks. Like, okay, I looked at my phone. I watched some video on how to do it. Like, you could see how many reels like someone sent you. I think the amount of reels was like 2,300 something. Literally that great.
I have
like
an
at
issue.
Least 7 reels a day. And
I sent him a lot of reels, and he sends me reels, but not as many.
It's insane. Like, but it's not normal reels. Like, my mom's sending me like videos of like people getting like massacred by like crocodiles and sharks.
No, it's real life news stories.
Yeah, but half of it's like oh, like how to do this online and blank, and then I'll scroll the next one. It's just someone getting like chomped in half by a freaking alligator or an antelope like running from its life from like a jaguar.
It's the algorithms. I can't control it.
It's crazy. Like
it's
my
crazy.
mom like is obsessed with sharks. I mean, like literally, I think I don't know what a marine biologist, like that could be literally her side career because the amount of things she's like, oh, that's a spinner shark. Oh, that's
I know. You didn't believe me. I know
knows
the sharks.
all the different types of sharks.
I
Like,
love
I swear to God, this woman literally. I mean.
And I watch every shark movie possible.
Shark Week. I mean, like I'll walk in.
Well, we just went swimming.
We went. Oh, we just went to. Do you want to tell that? That's a good story to go
to.
We went to Mexico and.
Mexico,
and basically like a lot of the time like we were just kind of chilling, like that was the vibe. It was very like resort, like like spa, relax. Which is great, but I feel like we're a very pick up and go family. Like
it was a little too chill for us.
When we went to Hawaii, like I think every day was like, well, we go swim with sharks, swim with whales, swim with
volcanoes, waterfalls, every kind of
10 p.m. at night in the middle of the ocean, like craziness, like constant, you know. But hiking, this, that. But this time, like we didn't really do like so. Like we did, we just kind of vegged. But the thing you can do in Mexico is swim with the whale sharks, and like. We are snorkel, scuba dive, like we love to swim
anything
in the ocean.
Aquatic, right?
Aquatic, literally anything aquatic. Like, so we went to go swim with the whale sharks, which was so cool. But it's insane. I mean,
it is. I mean, they're huge.
But you don't feel scared?
No, I wasn't scared. And they were like 34 to 36 feet long.
Yeah. Like,
they're massive. I mean, they're massive.
They're huge. You know? Like, when we were swimming with like the sharks in Hawaii, like, it's that fear because like whatever.
They're real sharks. What are they called?
Oceanic whitetail. It's like killed the most people out of any shark in the world, and we're just swimming. And the thing is that you just don't. You get thrown like 4,000 feet deep in water, blue.
Can't see anything. Nothing.
Like, so out of nowhere, a shark can just swim. Like we would literally be swimming right up us. But like I guess the thing is with a whale shark is like you're getting into water with like you see something.
You see it.
Because I feel like the thing is that you're like. You're not waiting for them to
come.
Like you were just saying, like the mouth size is like super small. So you know what I'm saying? Like you're in the water and something's already in the water with you. Like not waiting for it. That's what was scary. But they are huge, but the coolest things like literally in the world. Like if you're gonna go like swim with some sort of whatever, besides like the dolphins at like a sea aquarium. You need to swim with them. They are the cool. The funniest,
the lady who was a character. She definitely needs sunscreen. I mean, she looked like George Hamilton or whatever. Oh, I love her. She was great. She had 3 different names. She gave us 3 different names. Anyways, she was lovely. She was like, wear sunscreen. So she's like, jump in the water and swim. Just go.
But okay, you want to talk about these? My mom, when it comes to like swimming or running, like has no spatial awareness. I swear.
No, I'm competitive.
No, because the thing is like you have to jump right in front of the shark's mouth because if not, you'll lose it. Like they actually swim much faster.
They're pretty fast, even though they look slow.
They look slow because I guess like the bigger they are, like the slower the movements, but it's propelling itself.
And they're eating. They're trying to eat.
My mom gets in the water and swims on top of like my poor friend, like literally, like she's swimming on top of the kid. Like pushing them down, like
I did not.
On top.
I didn't see him.
Because she thought like the girls like swim, so you don't see him because she's just swimming on top of the poor kid.
It's like, come on, be like Michael Phelps. So I literally was keeping up. Not with the Kardashians. I was keeping up with the whale shark, like literally until the whale shark started turning, and then I had to move. What am I doing?
But also didn't mention that like there was thousands of jellyfish.
Oh my God, Austin and I were in the water, and we're like, what's all that pink?
No, it was like white orbs.
No.
It was just like the
seaweed or bubbles or whatever. Oh my God, we jumped into a sea of jellyfish.
The girl that was working with,
she was freaking out.
Disgusting.
Michelle, Stella, whatever her name was.
We were like literally sitting there like
this, yeah.
Water, come get us, because we just felt a million little bouncy things.
It was weird though that we didn't get stung. It was strange.
I think they were like the
non-stinging, whatever. But it was.
But moon ones, but you just feel the top.
Touching, you're like, oh my god, the tentacles are gonna grab me and I'm gonna die.
So gross.
But speaking of sharks, when we did go to Hawaii, it wasn't like we were just jumping and looking for sharks. We were a little crazy. They took like a plastic water bottle
and would crack it so it sounded like the fish bones cracking.
Right.
So the sharks would come, but we're thinking like that means the sharks want to come
eat us.
Like that, like they want to eat the thing. So that wasn't that. But anyway, good story time for that. Okay, what is it? Okay, so we went from hobbies to whale sharks.
Sorry.
If you could learn something new or start a new hobby today, like what would it be? Like. I feel like, well, I'm young, whatever, but like I feel like there's things where it's like, oh, I wish I would have started that. Like, I wish I would have learned that. Like, if you could start a new hobby today, what would it be? I mean,
yes, thank you. Not dead yet. And I still can. I think I would love to play pickleball a lot more. I think I grew up playing tennis, and then and golf. And then I had kids, and then, life gets crazy, whatever, and I work like a fiend. I think I would do that. I also think, this is so random, well, I love to paint. I think I would love to do that more, too.
Painting.
I know.
Yeah.
Or sewing is pretty cool. I wish I could make myself like a gown. I mean, maybe that's so unrealistic, like I would really do it, but I mean, I think that would be cool.
I want to learn. I feel like for me, because like I'm very into like the fashion, and I can when I make outfits, sometimes
I'm good.
With the
sorry,
it's like with the hot glue. It's like I want to learn like how to really like sew like a garment, like a suit. Like I want to be able to put together. I don't have an outfit for a party on Friday. Like boom, it's made. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you could do that. You're very. I mean, you do. You. It's hard for you to narrow because you could draw. You could draw. So I literally. I'm like, where did you get this cool painting? And he's like, Mom, I did that in class. It was like a sketch in class or something like that. I'm like, what? So I'm like, well, first of all, listen to the teacher. Don't sketch in class. But it's good.
Okay.
Yes, we're the multitasking.
But yeah, like pickleball's it's up.
It's hot.
But now there's
paddle, everybody calls it. It's like the hot thing. No, which is really cool. I mean, I would love to do that too. But and then we could make our own.
Should come on and we should do a tennis.
Yes, Serena.
We're both Mike. And we're interviewing you while we play tennis.
Better believe it.
That's fun.
I actually have interviewed Serena Williams, so now it's your turn.
The thing is, I'll be like, oh, Mom, like I want to try to get this person on. She's like, oh, I already have them.
I would never do that.
Anyways, okay. What is something you've always wanted to try but haven't had the chance to yet? Like, it could be an experience, it could be a food, it could be...
I know this is... Okay, there's a couple funky things. This is so stupid. I mean, I've done it, but not really. I want to go to Bora Bora, or one of those places, the Maldives, just to go off one of those slides in those cabanas. A bungalow, the bungalow over the water. I mean, we kind of did that like in Jamaica, but it wasn't like real. I want to fly like a zillion planes, go to the Maldives, and just to like jump off the house, the roof of the house or the slide and go in the water.
No, yeah, I agree. But I want to do that. I want to. See, that's the thing is like, I love those things, but I feel like once, like, what else are you doing besides being in the house?
Yeah, I think we'd kind of be bored.
We'd be
we would be bored.
One day we go on the slide once and we're like.
We'd have to bring like an illusionist or magician in, or
every morning we wake up with a different illusion.
Just somebody to keep us entertained.
With our whole family.
Yeah.
That's instant.
Right.
That's the thing though. If we're with like all four sisters, Siji, like the family, like that, you can't get bored.
No.
It's.
We love to play charades and do like funky things like that. But the other thing, I think,
we're just like being swimming with them, like jet skis. And,
right.
Yeah, like that. See, that's what we'd have to do. We would
just be laughing the entire time.
That was like the scene where she's like,
I lost my earring.
Yeah. But
Chris Humphries, wasn't that?
Yeah, it was Chris Humphries.
Whoa. Point. No, but
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck just happened? You'd have to go with your whole family because that's what's fun, you know.
The other thing is, I would have loved to have been a rock star. I think I would have been a great rock star.
No, but come back to last episode about the voice. You know?
I used to have a great voice singing.
What happened?
I don't know. I think I talked too much, and I lost my voice. But I did. I sang like in junior high or something like that.
Junior high.
In plays and musicals and stuff like that. I know exactly. It's middle school now. They call it middle school.
What did you call it before?
I think we called it junior high. Wasn't that 6th, 7th, and 8th grade? Oh God, maybe not. Maybe that's 9th and 10th.
Oh, this is a good one. I was gonna answer this one. What's your all-time favorite movie and song?
Oh, jeez, that's so hard. Oh my God, that's a really hard question.
No, I don't have my song, but I have my
your movie. Oh, jeez.
No, you have your song.
I do.
What's my song? What's your ringtone, girl?
Oh, my stupid. Yeah, of course. Okay, my song is obviously "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. Okay, I mean,
every day. I literally wrote a monologue. Literally, like, it's not. I can't not live in my house without hearing that song. Like, I don't understand how you don't get sick of that. You've been listening to that since when? Like the 20s?
Yeah, exactly. 1920s in my flapper outfit. No, but honestly, Journey rocks. I love Steve Perry. But "Don't Stop Believing." It goes back to that inspirational song, like "Keep going, don't stop believing." You know. I seen it in a smoky room. Anyways, I love it. I could see Journey over and over. That is my favorite. It gets me pumped up. But also, what was my other song that I loved? There's like, Cher. If I could turn back time. Okay, I used to sing that every morning to wake up my college roommates. Love Cher, icon. The other thing I loved was, this is a movie from the older days. Yes, Cher, come on.
Stop getting clipped. That's my intro.
Whoa. It's like...
Get out your... I forgot to do it. Anyway.
I love Cher. I've seen her. Okay, Trading Places, Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis. So, the old movies. I love those 80s movies. Jamie Lee Curtis, she's in Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan. She was in that movie. I mean, amazing. Eddie Murphy, oh my God, incredible. But that was a hilarious movie. It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes. Yes. It was.
You watch that so much. It's good. This is my...
What's yours? What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay.
Obviously.
Kevin Kwan! You got to come on the show. I interviewed him.
I told you. The other, the way that I can watch that, the way that I can watch... I've watched that movie, I think, over 60 times.
Probably me too.
No, but actually, I
put it on in the morning when he, is not wanting to get up.
It's the one movie that I can watch over and over and never gets... It's like my go-to plane movie. It's my go-to, if I'm home chilling movie, my working in the background movie.
It's entertaining.
It's the funniest, and I can recite that movie from my
head.
No, it's oh my God. What is it? No.
Which one?
But what's the other one?
Oh yeah, I love.
They're driving.
What do you mean? When
They're driving from the airport. Girl, you're mine.
Oh my gosh, who was it? When they're driving such good music, and also they really do a great job. The casting is amazing too.
Like Ashford and like Eleanor Young.
You have to read all the books. You have to read all of Kevin Kline's books.
Really have.
They're amazing, and he just came out with another one, Lives and Weddings, which is insane. But oh my God, they're so. But really, I mean, in that movie, there's so much to look at, which is fun. What's your favorite song?
That's what's hard. Like my favorite artist is Nicki Minaj, but like at the same, I don't know. Guess by Billie Eilish and Charli XCX. Like, but that's me. Like, I don't know what my favorite like song
is. Well, what do you put on when you want to get pumped up before you go to a party?
Guess by Billie. This one's like guess. You wanna guess color? Let's not try to get copyrighted, but like
Yeah.
That's my go-to. But I don't know. Like I don't
know
like
what
that.
mine
I don't
is
like
either.
A leaving song. Like I need.
Yeah, you need. Well, you know what? You're young.
But
It'll come to you.
I think the issue is we've gone through so much, like different music.
Right.
Like,
you love everything. I mean, you love rap.
Yeah, I love everything. But the thing is that the difference is back then I feel like everything was like very similar.
It was very
sounding.
poppy. We didn't.
There's just so
mix.
We have Hispanic, like
there's Latin music.
Yeah,
there's,
but it's in the mainstream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's classical. There's.
I don't even know.
And you know what's great too is that you love Broadway as well. So like listening to Broadway musicals and.
I have to go through my playlist and really see what my favorite is.
You know what I love? That my kids love 80s music, you know?
Indoctrinated.
I mean, honestly, in my car. Also, Adam Sandler movies. Adam Sandler. Come on, Adam Sandler. I mean, hilarious, right? Because they play all those songs and it just brings back memories for me. Walking fast.
Okay. What is something...
Get my Prada! What was that?
It's not just a... Oh, it's not just a bag. It's Prada.
It's a Prada.
What?
White chicks.
What is something you love to do that always makes you feel happy or energized? Besides,
Ooh. What is something? Say it again.
something that makes you excited or like gets you energized.
Gets me energized.
Gets you ready to go.
Oh well.
Oh.
Let's
Get into this. We need Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Please sponsor my mom. Sponsor the podcast.
I have a problem. It tastes so good.
In her life, the family has probably gone through and this is very real. Somewhere between
I'm scared what you're gonna say.
50,000 to 100,000 cases of Diet Coke. I mean, like, I think we go through at least like 365 as a family a year. So
no, for sure.
Major family, I don't even know.
My kids joke because they're people like, how many Diet Cokes does your mom drink in one day?
70% Diet Coke. I'm 70%
1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, and about 20 in between. It makes me happy. I love it. It tastes good. It's really good. I don't drink alcohol, and I really love a Coke poured over like the pellet
What's your
ice.
type of Diet Coke? Like you like original because the other one's whatever.
I don't like any. Yeah, just Diet Coke. Just Diet Coke.
Bottle.
Ooh, that's a good
fountain,
question.
Glass or like the.
I can totally taste every single one and tell you the difference.
I think the same with Coke though too.
Yeah, no, you can. You know what? I'm very happy with a glass bottle or a can, but it has to be poured over ice. I will drink it out of the can, and I will drink it out of the bottle. Like if we're on a boat or something.
Ice. Like,
I just love ice.
That's why like in Europe, like she struggles.
Oh, I wanted to cry.
They had the Coca-Cola Light and then no ice.
They're like, yeah, can I please have ice? Hielo, por favor, whatever it is.
That's Spanish.
Oh, that was Europe and Spain. Hello, and
They speak English.
and then they're like 1 or 2. I'm like, how about 6 cubes, please? Hello. Yeah. I mean, but that makes me very happy. Also,
that's the good one.
I'm very happy to be with my family. We're a very tight knit group.
Very.
Not like a zillion cousins. Like I said, I'm the oldest of 4 sisters.
It's just like I just feel like I have like 1,000 siblings.
Yep.
Like literally, like Bella, Fia, like Leo, like all my cousins. I'm with them every single
Ava,
day.
Jordan,
I can name them all.
Leo,
There's a
Enzo.
million.
Yeah, no.
But I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a constant
Last
party.
Lou. Yeah, no. But you know what's real, and it's not just even on holidays too. It's right. It's every and they all a whole bunch of them go to school together, and it's just so much fun. So I love being that gets me energized.
This is a segment we did last time. Moving forward, this is fashion ins and outs.
Oh boy!
Now we're doing a little bit different this time, and I think it'd be better to do with my guest. Since we did solo, I told you what my fashion ins and outs were.
Let's see.
I have a list of fashion choices one could make. And I want you to tell me if they're in or out. You're just gonna go ahead right away, and I'm gonna name my list, and you're gonna say in or you're gonna say out. Ready?
Got it.
Let's go. Cargo pants.
Ooh.
Well, what's the first one? In or out?
Well, to dance, you can wear those cargo pants.
No, it's not an explanation. In or out?
Out.
Wow, that's brave. What? Okay, bucket hats.
In.
Tie-dye.
Out.
Leather trench coats.
In.
Platform heels.
In.
Oh, camouflage patterns.
Very in.
Fringe.
Out.
You wear fringe all the time.
Oh yeah, I kind of do.
Fringe accents.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
I wear feather.
Yeah, it's like this
Feathers. I love
puffy
feathers.
sleeves.
Oh, so out.
It's like
Oh,
princess.
it's like 1980s.
Animal prints. This is for you, by the way.
Oh, it is? I thought we were talking about people in general. I will never wear a bucket hat.
Well, this is like. This is like what you.
But like Dior makes
No,
them.
what
Everything.
you think, like kind of what you think.
Okay.
Not necessarily what you would wear, but like what,
Okay.
like what you think. Like
Okay.
if it's in or out.
Okay, I think those things are in. It's
I
just
mean,
not.
there's a lot more, so now you can start thinking
Okay.
about like
Okay.
you
Can I say
and-
me and everybody else?
Just what's
Okay. Okay.
Animal prints.
In.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Plaid skirts.
Out.
Like, very clueless.
So like Britney Spears, toxic.
Yeah. Honestly,
It's like my Halloween costume. If I want to be like a.
like a slut. What?
No, thank you. Never mind. I'm mom. I'm mom.
A mom. Mom.
Yeah, that's all I used to hear. Mom.
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 I'm like, what are you, Family Guy? Okay, go
Yeah.
on.
Oh wow, you know that. Monochromatic outfits.
So in.
You wear it every day. Literally. Oversized.
I have my uniform.
Yeah, literally. It's like, but I love that. You have to be known.
I am known for wearing blazers 24/7.
I love.
That's
I love
me.
the statement.
It's just me. I love it. Makes me
Oversized sweaters.
Ew.
Oh.
No.
It depends. Like for leisure, yes, but don't go out.
It's like walk of shame. Put the oversized sweater on, like people in college. Like,
and Liquid IV sponsor me.
Yeah.
We have so much Liquid
yeah,
IV in our house.
we have a lot of that. That's true. That's
And
true.
Bloom.
Oh my God!
Go through
So much Bloom.
7.
Mango.
day.
Oh God, there's a new flavor. Let's get Bloom. Oh
And
my
it's not
God!
cheap either.
And everybody in my family starts using it, and they're like, "Who's taking the Bloom?" Okay.
Bloom sponsor me right now.
All right.
Okay, where was I? Low-rise jeans.
Who? What? Where?
Low-rise jeans.
Not for me.
Okay. Denim jackets.
I think those are always in.
But in and out.
You're like, I don't wear them, but I feel like people wear them.
But I just feel like they shouldn't.
No, but people do. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, it was a
It's like,
rough, like I'm in the 2010s. I can't believe we're not in the 2010s anymore. Like we're in 2020s.
wow.
In the 2010s, denim jackets every single day.
Yeah.
30 different colors, 30 different styles, ripped, long, cropped, but not anymore.
Embroidered. It's not my
Oh,
thing.
patches.
Yep.
Ooh. Neon colors.
Hello. Of course they're in.
Yes, but in that type of form. Like I feel like if you're like, I know they're in.
It comes around, goes around. We
Like, if you're in a
wore
club, I guess.
in 1980s. We wore something called jams, which were like long
Like the
surfer
workout
shorts,
things.
and they were neon, or we like neon leg warmers. Oh my God, I'm showing my age. Like my shoes. They're nice.
Yeah.
I love
Oh yeah.
my shoes.
We did a shoot. Her favorite shoes of YSL Tribute.
I love the tribute because
has
I can run in
40
these. I don't think you can see
different
them.
colors. She actually has 2 of the same
No,
ones.
just because I can run in these, and when I do like my events,
run
I
in
can
them.
run in these
My
or
mom can
the
do
hills.
cartwheel in high heels.
I
My- she
totally-
has.
yes,
And she
I
used to tell
can.
me, like,
It's one of my tricks.
it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's her it's her go out trick. You know, people can just say.
But seriously, I need to run. There was a bombing, or not a bombing. What was it? I thought it was a bombing. No.
Oh,
Okay, we'll get back to that. But I ran. Okay, go on.
that's crazy. That's
Okay,
a wild story.
that's another story.
Okay, bike shorts or like casual wear?
Bike shorts as casual wear?
No, like bike shorts and like casual wear, like
When people wear workout clothes?
yeah, like the workout clothes out. Like you know how people wear like leggings and like a Lululemon like top. Like people go out in that
yeah,
stuff.
no.
Okay,
no.
I have
You
to
can wear
agree.
that like.
Like I walk out every day.
Pick
People
up
are
at
walking
school.
around, and it's like,
No.
and it's like you could put on a cute outfit, but they
Yeah.
just put like
Yeah, no.
workout attire on. The heck?
That's a pet peeve of mine. Like, honestly, I get up
Shut
every
up.
morning, I put on a nice outfit, and I always put makeup on. You will not see me going to the grocery store or anywhere else
She sleeps
without.
in makeup and high heels, literally. Literally, I
Why not? Look good, life's short, and you never know who you're going to see.
true.
You never know.
Yeah, in the house. Okay, combat boots.
No.
Yeah,
No.
layered necklaces.
I don't,
Yeah,
but
it depends.
I could see people doing that.
For you, I could see you. I would see you saying no, but
Yeah.
I can see like
Yeah.
I like it like on
Yeah.
some. So
Yeah.
If it's too much,
Too much, too heavy.
ballet flats.
Hell no. I mean, it's good. Like my mom wears them, her Chanel ballet flats, but they
so
look great on her.
But my friends are wearing
I am
City
short.
ballet
I
Chanel
know.
flats to
I know,
school.
but it's just not for me. I think they're fine.
It very depends. If you're being formal, yeah, but people are wearing it with jeans.
I need to be elevated.
Yeah, I get that for you. Puffer jackets.
Who, what, where?
Puffer jackets.
Yeah, for skiing, maybe.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, people wear
Yeah, no.
matching
those-
tracksuits.
Those are cute.
Like the Gucci tracksuit.
Those are cute. I think those are cute.
Like Jeffree Star.
I don't know if I'd wear that,
Paris
but I
Hilton.
mean, I think it's cute.
Like juicy.
Yeah.
This is the last one, and I already know, like, boho dresses.
Hell no.
She's just not like a boho
I am not
girly.
a boho, flowery. You'll not see me. Not that they don't look great on everywhere
She
else.
likes tweed, but you don't like you don't like floral patterns.
No.
You do stripes.
With the suit. With the suit.
Yeah.
Listen, I think they look great on everybody else, or if they're in a lining, like, you know, when Dolce does like a cool lining, I love it.
Dolce does a great job.
But
Or like
it's just
YSL.
yeah, just
Like Chanel-y tweed.
I like that. I like that.
I like
Yeah,
that too.
yeah,
Like
I
that's cute.
great.
Okay. Now we're in the this is a segment question. I think it's just gonna be for my mother. What do you have any questions for me?
Do I have questions for you?
Yeah. On the spot.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna just go. Can I do rapid fire?
Go for it. If you have them.
Favorite accomplishment thus far?
Oh. Probably like the podcast. I have like a lot more ones coming up. I think accomplishment, like doing really well in school. I think like yeah, because this is a very Steph Says interview. Like I think that like just being like starting things. Like I feel like now I'm at the age where I'm like I really am starting so many different things. Like a lot of things are in the works, and like that stuff. Oh my god, I'm fighting with this thing. A lot of things are in the works, and like
Miami, baby, palm trees.
palm trees. That's why I have them. And but yeah, I feel accomplished in many ways.
What is, if somebody said you could have this tomorrow, what would you want tomorrow? What
$1
would?
billion.
Really?
No. Well, if I could have one thing tomorrow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be a thing. It could be like you could have
Happiness.
your own or you could be starting a movie. Or you could have your own talk show like on NBC.
oh my
Okay.
if someone comes to me tomorrow and like, what would you want?
Like a genie, like you wish.
Yeah. What would be my 3 wishes?
Yeah, what are your 3 wishes?
My 3 wishes are, one, that I would have my own talk show, like a late night show. Like I think that's where this podcast needs to evolve.
Yeah.
If you know anybody and you want to set me up, let me know. Email me. My email's on my channel.
Check it out in his bio.
Check it out in my bio. Would be that. Would be $1 billion, but like literally to like, yes, to like have and like to live off of, but like I want to work, like that's fine.
Yeah.
But literally to like be able to go shopping and just buy whenever I want, whenever I want. Like I want to have to go to Hermes and like just say like, hey, I want 40 Birkins. Like unrealistic shopping. You know what I'm saying?
And also because you're a giver, because knowing him,
Oh, yeah, I
he
would
would give
buy
away like
so
39 of those
much.
bags.
I would, yeah, for my grandma.
Austin, that's one thing. Like
best
Austin,
gift giver.
he is the best gift giver, and he.
That's
what he does. He goes shopping.
Kind of. But
you give- you
but
do.
I am the gift giver of life. I mean, like we had Secret Santa.
He loves it.
With my
Makes him
friends,
happy.
and people were giving each other like candy bowls. And I remember I literally gave one of my friends like a Aaron Rodgers signed jersey in a poster, like casual. Budget,
He worked
like,
really
$20.
hard to find it,
Like
to look
I
at
go
it.
full throttle for anything. I think it's
It's
good.
thoughtful
I
stuff,
love
thoughtful.
it. I love.
Well, my mom was saying like she's
We're
like,
this-
oh, I have to go find makeup or something like that,
and I would take her, and I would, but like the
no,
thing.
you
is-
left it on her bed as a surprise.
Yeah, she's like, oh, Austin, can you give me like a recommendation? And I literally
Went and bought it.
it all and left it because I love driving now. But that's, like, what's it called? Like, I think that like, I just like love like doing little things like that for people. I think it's so fun. Oh my god.
Third wish.
Oh damn, I was gonna tell a story, but
Oh, tell a story.
no, my third wish is if I had those can it be like a superpower?
Yeah.
I want a teleportation machine.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That or like I can
Can you teleport other
hypnosis.
people too? Could I like
I
be
want to
with
be
you?
no. The thing is, it's not like television. Like, I want to be able to like snap or like have like a bracelet that I'd be like, it's like lunch at school and I'm not finding anything. I'm like teleport Italy, boom, Italy, and then an hour I come back.
Pasta.
You know, like right now I'd be like, okay, like I want to go to like
God, you're getting me hungry.
whatever. Boom, I know, same. I'm so hungry. Did I have dinner yet?
I'm gonna have
No, we
dinner.
have dinner.
Chickens out there.
No, it's that way.
Is that what I did?
Oh,
shoot.
because on the
Oh, yeah.
I've also been looking into this the whole episode.
Shoot.
Guys, we have a monitor there to see like just
I don't
the
know
set
why.
and
I guess because
everything.
I'm looking at him.
And yeah, I feel like that's good too. But I've been looking at the whole time. So if I'm looking down, that's the reason. But I think it's fine. What was my third wish? Teleportation.
Yeah.
But my story was about like giving. I think this is like a thing. Like it's so cliche, like random acts of kindness. But if you have the opportunity to like do something nice for someone, like do it. Like I remember I was at CVS the other day. And I just went after school because I needed something. But it was like in Miami recently, it's been like torrential downpour, like hurricane craziness. And I remember I was in CVS and I was in the checkout line and I just finished checking out and it was like crazy outside. And someone runs in, some lady, and her umbrella snapped in half.
Oh.
Literally like in half. And she comes in, she's like, oh, do you have any tape? Like I can tape my umbrella. I'm like, girl, these 40 miles per hour winds are not gonna work. And I could tell that she was walking far. Like I think she was walking to work or walking back home or something. So she was getting tape, I ran into my car, grabbed my umbrella, and I gave it to her so that she could walk home and she wouldn't get wet. But like things like that, like
so
you
sweet.
could like it's
Make a big difference in somebody's
like that
life.
girl would have got wet all day and like would have been miserable. Just do something nice for somebody. It's really not that hard. Like just do it. That's like my happiness, health, and wealth. That's what everyone should strive to have.
No, for sure. And making a difference in someone else's life by doing that. I think that, and you're very good at that, though. I mean, I don't even have to tell you to do that. You've always done that.
Thank you.
You know?
Same to you. Very charitable.
I get to ask you more
like
questions.
yeah, but like give me just a wish.
Huh? Oh, one of my wishes.
Like one wish.
Well, I want you and your brother Anders to have your wishes fulfilled. You know, I really.
That is so mom answer. Always. Like, that's always. I'm like, oh mom, like what do you want for Christmas? And she's like, oh, like whatever like makes you happy.
Well, what other wish would I have? Let's see. Besides, have my family healthy and all that kind of good stuff. Something crazy.
Mine's like an unlimited shopping spree. What's yours?
I would love to have an aquarium in the back of my yard and have dolphins.
Shark Tank.
Oh, sharks too, but not in the same one as the dolphins.
Well, yeah.
Because I'd want to swim with the dolphins, and I would love to have like a living room with like a glass wall.
Yeah, I promise. We're not going to put dolphins in a pool.
Not in a pool. Okay, just to have like a backyard like Atlantis. So I could just look at the fish all the time.
I know, but I think that we would have like from our living room into our like dining room, like that whole thing be a Shark Tank.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Tank to get on it. Is Tank to wait? Is
Tank still around? Brett and Wade.
We met Brett.
We met Brett. Oh my God! I drove.
I made my talk
about Orlando.
I make
Aquashella.
I make my mom drive to Orlando more than you would think.
Aquashella.
So Aquashella, it's like this is so. I was really into and still kind of into like fish and like I had a big saltwater aquarium in my room like a couple years ago, and I was really into that. Like a pond, I dug a pond during COVID. Like really into that stuff. So I went to this like fish convention. It's like Coachella, but it's Aquashella.
So cool.
Shella, and it was insane. Like they had millions of it's just vendors that sell fish and corals. I bought like fish and we drove them home.
Yeah. It was conservation too. It was really great.
Oh yeah, they had like speakers about, and whatever you would buy, proceeds would go to like save whatever, and ecosystems, and it was like really cool.
Mangroves.
But Brett was one of the speakers there, and Coralfish 12G and like Paul Cafario, like these are people I still watch like on YouTube. Like I love the like animal people on YouTube. It was like always that. Like it was always I had categories because like OG YouTubers and like stuff like I'd watch Joey Graceffa and like the gaming like LD Shadow Lady and all that, and like of course like PewDiePie and Vanoss and all that. But like I also loved watching like the animal videos.
It's very it's very soothing too, watching fish and I mean it's just very cool. But
lowers your heart.
But I think that's one thing that we've always had you follow your passion. Are you calling somebody?
No.
Oh.
Tanked is no longer on air.
Oh, that's so sad. Why?
After 15 seasons,
right.
The Animal Planet Network, the popular Las Vegas-based TV show, has been canceled, but not... it can't... In 2019, Mom.
Wow, that was because of COVID.
Yeah, but we've been watching. I guess you can't go build people aquariums. We watch.
That's so sad.
Show that we watch more than anything is we.
Oh my God,
We
Tanked.
just watch Tanked. We watch Tanked every morning. It was the show that would go to build celebrities' fish tanks.
Yeah.
They
did Dwayne Wade. They
everyone.
did
Everyone.
Kiss. They did it was
Literally
amazing.
everyone. It was
we were
insane.
obsessed. It was so much fun.
They even did Flanagan's in Miami. Like
Yeah.
they've done my dream was for them to build a huge for Tracy Morgan. I remember they made a pool with
Oh
sharks
my God.
that you would swim on half side in the glass, so that you would swim like in the pool area, and then there would be a glass panel on the other side of the glass panel with sharks. So if you had goggles on, it would look like if you'd be swimming with sharks. Like
so cool.
that's insane.
That
I would
was
love
insane.
That. Yeah. What was the last thing?
I think you were asking me if I could have anything. And that's where I went to the
She's a
Dolphins.
fish. But let's ask one more question. Let's both ask each other one more question, and then we'll wrap up the episode.
All right, this has been so much fun.
It's been a while. So
I'm
let's
so
go.
proud of you.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
No, we could sit here and talk about any subject forever.
Hours. Crazy.
But do you want me to ask you one?
You ask me
Or
one,
do
and
you-
I'll finish off with you
Okay.
asking you one.
Let's see. Anything about any topic?
Just one last to go question.
All right.
It could be about the podcast. It could be about not putting
Who?
your mic to
Okay.
your face.
I know. I've got to learn. Okay. Besides the people that you said on the first episode who you want as a guest,
I definitely have a lot more.
like name a couple other people that you're interested in talking to and why.
That's a good. I think that or besides the ones that you originally named.
Yeah.
I think that I would want to interview Kris Jenner because I just want to she's known for being the momager and really turning careers. I just want to see really how much and what the process was of getting into that and because each of them have Kim is very business, Skims, and then you have Kendall, model, and then you have Chloe, who's really about inclusive wear with a Good American, and then Courtney's on her health, and
Right.
Kylie, who's about cosmetics. They each really have their own individual thing,
Right.
branding
Niche.
and marketing. That's something I would definitely interested in. I want to have also people that are local to Miami, Pitbull, and ask them about about Miami and
Right.
or Dwayne the Rock Johnson, because I think that tying it back into we're clearly very Miami, the
Very
blue, the
Miami.
palm trees, and so that, but I think that definitely just yeah, I mean there's just so many people. I mean
You
every
have the
second
you
I'm
have
on,
the best.
yeah.
You have the best city in the world.
Yeah,
Miami
really.
is the best city in the,
The
world.
best, and I want to have people on my podcast that like Rosanna Pansy, people that
Right.
are the old Mr. B, not to have those two in the same category because they are feuding, but people that are
Right.
the older YouTubers, the older influencers, the older celebrities, and then the new generation,
Right. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that are local and that are interesting too. That
demographics.
right, and they may not be a celebrity to everybody. Sorry, but they could. But they're somebody who's made a difference or done something special
Yeah.
or unique. And everybody comes to Miami. I mean, this city is. I always say we're the biggest cheerleaders of Miami. There's no
Really.
place.
The Kardashians
I
of
mean,
Miami.
Yeah.
I watch the Kardashians religiously, and it's just crazy because the way so basically my grandma had 4 daughters and Kris had a lot of daughters, and it's just the same. My grandma is Kris Jenner, my mom is Kim, Chloe's
Well,
but the way that in certain aspects, so I don't know, that definitely for sure, but that's my thing. So my final question for you is I'm deciding because I was just trying to think of I'm gonna say if you, I was gonna say something about for podcast or something, I don't know. Oh, I guess if you could interview, if you could if you were to retake up Steph Says, what would be different, and what would you change about it, and who I guess would be, because I feel you had it and you interviewed so many amazing people and you did so much. If that were to become alive, which it should, what would you change about it? What would you do now?
Well, I think it's funny because, and you guys always make fun of me for this, but it was very interactive. Now we're just sitting on a couch and talking.
Yeah.
And when I had my show, it was Steph Says, cooks. Like, we literally would sit and cook together. Or we do Steph Says sweat. And I do exercise and we were working out. It was very interactive, but I think nowadays there's so much about chatting. All you have to do is sit and chat. I mean, yeah, there's been that same format, like on you said, like the late night talk shows, but everything's but more interactive. Like, look at even Jimmy Fallon, like he always does skits.
Yeah, that's
right?
That's what I was saying. Like, that's what I wanted to adopt, definitely from like my mom and like people that are doing it now. Is that, like, for example, like if I were, like I was saying earlier, like if I had Serena Williams on, like I want to do the podcast while we're playing tennis. Like we both have mics on. Like, if I had I don't know, Rosanna Pansino, we do the podcast while we were baking a cake.
Right, I love it.
If I had, something that's really, oh my God, yeah, literally.
Ingredients.
If we, like, depending on who I had,
right.
I have you on and we're at our house. Yeah, just kidding. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something like that. Like, something very interactive for a segment. Like, we could have a normal podcast and then a segment, we'd be somewhere else.
Right.
So, so that's definitely something really I want to do,
And you should.
Yeah. That's definitely... like something, but what would something you would change, like you would alter, like now if you were to pick it back up?
I think
not alter, but just do like something that you didn't do then that you would want to do now.
That's a good point. I think I did all interactive, so I think I would do more of
stationary
this, because everything I did, nothing was really in a studio.
Yeah.
It was either in a kitchen, or we'd be swimming, or we did swim with the dolphins.
Yeah.
We did do a lot of that interactive, or red carpet stuff like that. Speaking of red carpet, can I mention?
Yeah, go ahead.
Plug. So we're going to New York, and Austin is going to do all the celebrity interviews in 2 weeks.
Crazy.
For the 39th annual Great Sports Legends Dinner to benefit the Bonacani Fund to Cure Paralysis, which is the fundraising arm of the Miami Project at the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine. Plug. And Gloria Estefan is our MC for the evening.
Gloria.
Cool and the Gang is performing.
Needs to come on the
Gloria needs to come. She loves Austin.
The best.
And she is the best. Gloria and Emilio are Miami moguls. I mean, they are
like epitome.
They're just Miami royalty, I should say. Talk about giving people. But Austin's going to interview a lot of sports celebrities and Broadway celebrities.
I have so many like interviews like from these events and just events in general, like especially from the Great Sports Legends Dinner that I have, but I haven't like posted because I didn't really have like a place or this and that. So, like,
right.
If you guys want to see more interviews and like that, like I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and post.
You should just post them.
I'm gonna post them on my main channel, Austin Interviews on YouTube. So make sure to go check out the Austin Interviews channel on YouTube. I will be linked on my channels on this channel. So yeah, make sure to go because I'm gonna go ahead and post all those interviews from the red carpet.
You should, and you should post your dancing. I don't know if you know, Austin's like an insane dancer. You are an insane.
Well,
dancer.
we're working on it. That's what, I want to just post everything. I said that in the beginning. I was like, I want to do everything. I just really want to go and just start.
Be you and have a good time.
Why not?
For sure.
Yeah. What was the? Oh yeah, that's the for the interview in the red carpet.
No, that's going to be really fun. I mean, it's so many of the news stations and everything are lining up on the red carpet. But first of all, Austin's 6'3", so they kind of see the him above everybody.
Yes,
but he's also young and fun, and that's when you see all of the celebrities laughing, And the great thing is Austin's been raising money for the Bonacani Fund since he was a little kid too, because he knows we're going to find a cure, and he's very, very passionate and close to the Bonacani Fund family. But it says a lot about who he is, and I'm super proud of you.
Have we looked at thank you. But have we looked at the camera once?
I don't know. We're looking at ourselves. I'm looking at you because you look so handsome.
I'm down there the whole time. But maybe because your eyeliner is so dark that like they won't know where your eyes are.
Oh my God, he hates the way I do
my makeup.
We're
never going to end this podcast, by the way. Just want to let you know. Like, this
okay, Austin, like when I'm going out, are you wearing that? Are you wearing that?
Oh,
Can you not put the black eyeliner under what?
I'm going to figure out what I'm wearing for the dinner.
Yeah,
Jean-Paul Gaultier, please dress me. I would love to wear that for your dinner.
Fashionista. Right?
Because they just had their show in New York Fashion Week.
We did go to Milan during Fashion Week, which was very cool.
Check out my Instagram post.
We should have filmed.
We didn't have our
This has been amazing.
This has been great.
I love
Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Beyond proud.
So,
Austin.
a couple things. If my mom was bad quality the whole time, it's because she's been eating her mic. And yeah,
Steph says at Steph says.
basically go follow my mom on her Instagram, and that's it. Don't follow on Facebook. That's weird.
I have no idea if I do it there.
Yeah, I don't.
At Steph says.
At Steph Says on Instagram. Make sure to go check out that. And then for me, make sure to go check out all my different channels. I'm gonna look at the camera now. Make sure to go check out all my different channels. That's Austin Interviews everywhere. That's Austin Interviews, Austin_interviews on Instagram, Austin_interviews on TikTok, and then Austin Interviews on YouTube. And then go ahead and subscribe and follow. Your head is just balling. Go and follow the Austin Interviews ... podcast here on YouTube. Just subscribe and like. It's free. Just do it. And I upload every Wednesdays, so make sure to tune in then. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
You.
First great real episode. And I'm looking forward to more. If you want to be on the podcast, make sure to comment on my this post and DM me on Instagram. And yeah, comment down below who you want to see on the podcast, what questions you want me to ask, and any more fun segment ideas. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this episode. Diet Coke, please sponsor this video. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.